Hello viewers, in our last video we showed how you can convert vector equation to Cartesian equation. Now in this one we are going to show how you're going to convert Cartesian equation to vector equation. Give you a question like this. Say you should find a vector equation that gave rise to this. Now what you're going to do here, remember that we have the x component, the y component and the z component parts of a vector. So, and for each of these, lambda is equal to s minus 2 over 5. And we have also lambda equal to, okay, let's just go down here. Lambda equal to y plus 1 over 2 for this. And lambda equal to z minus 4 over 3. So, in each case here, we are going to make this to be a linear equation. This is for I component with j and the k. So we have here 5 lambda is equal to x minus 2. That is 5 times lambda equal to x minus 2. And when you simplify, making x subject, this comes to this side. We have that what? X is now equal to 2 plus 5 lambda. And for this case too, we have that y plus 1 is equal to 2 lambda. Now have that y will now be minus 1 plus 2 lambda. That is when you allow 1 to go over. Or you say subtract 1 from both sides. So you have this. Okay, now for this case, we now have that z minus 4 is equal to 3 lambda. Making z the subject, we now have that z will now be 4 plus 3 lambda. Now, remember that this is the k component, this one is the j component, this one, why this case is the I component. Now, what we are going to do to this case is to add these components together. They are not the same, remember that. We now have xi will now be 2i plus 5 lambda I, and yj will now be minus 1j plus 2 lambda j, and the z will now be zk will now be 4k plus 3 lambda k. Now what we now do is to sum them together. Sum them together, we have that si plus yj plus zk will now be 2i plus this and this. Just add them all together. We have the 2i minus 1j or minus j plus 4k plus lambda 5 lambda I plus 3 lambda 2 lambda j plus 3 lambda k. So lambda is in all of this. So just bring out the lambda. For this case, it will be 2i minus j plus 4k plus lambda will come out. It will be 5i plus 2j plus 3k. So why this case is cxi plus yj plus zk. Now, if this is our r, it will be r, but now let's say that this vector is vector a. This one is vector a bar, plus lambda here is our lambda, while this one is vector b. So which gives us back our vector equation. So use it and take some problems under Cartesian and vector equation space. Thank you so much.